time for some technical issues, but everybody loves it. It's tech time, and with us this morning is Carlette.
Hey, Francois.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm really good. I'm recovering.
Recovering from what, pray tell?
Reggae Sumfest. I saw you there.
Yes, I was there. Had a great time. It was a big festival. Did they use a lot of technology? Did you see or did you check?
A lot of technology.
Did they?
Wi-Fi on the entire property. And
is that right?
Cool things, yes.
Why would they do that? People walking with their laptops in there and
yes.
doing what?
And doing media reports.
Yeah, but you had a media center that was there. You didn't have...
But you had to watch the show from the front, and maybe you wanted to do your report right from there. Remember, they had live streaming on the internet, and if it is that you have...
Where was this live streaming?
Online. You were there. You didn't need to see the live stream.
I know, but...
on reggaesumfest.com, they had it. And then, look at this. Let us say that Rough House and Rotted are on the stage, and you're not so familiar with them. You want to be able to pull out your phone and use 3G and go Wi-Fi and get background information right there on the festival ground. There's a great reason to have Wi-Fi. Come on.
Oh boy. All right. This morning we're going to be looking at our mobile phones and the security of the phones.
That's right, because at Sumfest I did have a friend who lost her phone, and there were some things that she should have done before it got lost to help her not lose it, as well as to get it back. So I'm going to go through that this morning. Well,
I mean, if you lose your phone, you put it down on the table and you turn back and it's gone. People don't throw away their phones. What are you going to tell me so that I don't lose my phone?
I'm going to say that you need to be careful. You need to treat your phone like a wallet.
Yeah.
You know, lots of times people walk down the street and they're talking on the phone and they're willy-nilly with it in their hands, but your phone contains critical personal information. It may contain pictures and files that you don't want to share with people. Just like how you don't leave your wallet around.
All right, I get you. I get you on that. We put a wallet in our pocket.
Yes.
Phones are not very comfortable in our pocket. Girls have handbags. Guys do the belt thing.
Right.
But you don't advise that either.
No, I mean, keep it on your person. If you're going into a crowd, then I definitely recommend, uncomfortable or not, you slip it deep into a front pocket so that if someone is trying to pick it out, you can feel it.
All right. Okay,
but treat it with caution. Don't have it all over the place. Now, the very first thing that I want you to do is to locate your IMEI number on your phone.
You come with these letters again. IMEI.
Yes, your International Mobile Equipment Number.
IMEI.
Yeah.
IMEI.
That works.
IMEI. What it says? What it means?
Your International Mobile Equipment Number.
International Mobile Equipment Number. That's just like...
it's a 16-digit number that is unique to your phone. Only your phone has that 16-digit sequence. Right? Now, it's usually found inside the phone underneath the battery. Write down that number and keep it in a safe place, because if you lose your phone, you may need it to report.
That's to identify the phone, that is mine, different from anybody else's.
Yes, and the mobile service provider can use that information to lock down the phone.
Who else knows this number besides me?
Your mobile service provider.
So each mobile company that I have a contract with, I'd have to have a contract with them.
Yes.
They know that number.
They know that number. Now, if it is that you bought your phone overseas, for example, and you've sourced it in another way, they wouldn't have that number, which is important, which is why it's important for you to have it, keep it safe.
And similarly, prepaid people, they are on their own.
No, they can lock their phone as well if they have that number.
Oh, you didn't say anything about locking the phone. I thought that was when I go to the police and say,
this is my
phone. The number, and that physical thing belongs to me.
It serves two purposes, because if it is by one wonderful miracle you get back your phone, you can say yes, that's your phone. But because you have that unique identifier number, the service provider can put a notation in the system that this is a stolen phone. So no one can put a new SIM in it and use that phone.
Can they really do that? Because I've been saying, why don't they do that where no phone stolen can work? And you're saying this can happen.
It can happen, but it's important for you to know and to communicate to the service provider.
Where is this number?
It's inside the phone, underneath the battery.
I'm going to check it right after, folks. I've never checked mine. I'm going to see if she's making stories up.
Well, the great thing with a BlackBerry, you can check it inside the phone under status. Some phones allow you to check it through the phone itself.
So I go to options, and then I go to
status, on your BlackBerry,
Yeah.
and you will see.
And I see my signal, my battery strength, files that I have, my PIN, and my EMEI.
You're so good. I'm
My
so proud of you.
EMEI is 3552.
No.
I shouldn't say it out loud.
That is your personal phone number. You don't need to share that with anybody but your mobile service provider.
Okay.
So please keep that safe. Okay? Now, another thing I want you to do is to watch out for viruses. We get viruses as humans, we get viruses on our computers, and we can now get viruses on our phones.
My phone can get a
Your
virus?
phone can get a virus, and they're becoming quite common. If it is that you're accepting Bluetooth requests from persons that you don't know.
That's unprotected sex, isn't it? Bluetooth.
That's unprotected text.
Text.
You know, you gotta wrap
Say
it
it what it is.
up. Gotta protect yourself every time.
Don't be Bluetoothing.
Don't be Bluetoothing with people that you don't know.
Okay.
And know what it is that you're accepting before you accept it. Sometimes email attachments have viruses specifically built for phones. You need to be careful and not watch out, not get those things. No. If it is, but the next thing I want you to do before your phone is stolen, I want you to lock your SIM card and I want you to lock your phone. Two
Oh,
different
that's
things.
separate things.
Two separate things.
Lock my SIM. And when I lock my SIM, that means somebody will not be able to use my phone if it's stolen.
They won't be able to use your SIM card to make calls, whether with your phone or another phone. Now your SIM.
Why would they take out my SIM and put it in another phone? Why would they do
Your phone is
that?
locked. Suppose it is that they want to use it in their hot phone. They don't really care about your phone. They just want to be able to make free calls using your SIM.
And that way they
can't.
that call comes on my bill.
That's right. Thank you for bringing that up.
Mhm.
In Jamaica and in other parts of the world, you are liable for every single call until you report it stolen.
Okay.
Every single call.
So there's a way to lock my SIM.
There's a way to lock your SIM, which is your subscriber information module.
Subscriber information module.
Yes.
And
your SIM-
when I lock my SIM,
There's a-
do I have to unlock it every time I want to use it?
You can determine how it is that you want to lock it and unlock it. Most SIMs, every time you turn on or off a phone, you have to put in a code.
Okay.
Right? Once you indicate that a code is necessary.
All right. So that's locking the SIM. And when would I unlock it? After I finish making the call, or when I go to bed at night, or when?
No, once you put in the code to say that your SIM should be locked, if your phone is ever turned off, in order to use the SIM again, you must put
But
in the
while
code.
it's on,
While
it's open.
It's open.
So if it's stolen while it's on,
Yes.
it's
but,
open.
But if they don't have the charger, eventually the phone will die. If they move the SIM into another phone, you are protected.
Okay.
Right?
Locking the phone is different now.
Locking the phone is different. Me personally, I lock the phone after every phone call. I'm a little paranoid, I admit, but I put in a code. Now that with the phone code, it can be more than 4 digits. With the SIM lock code, it has to be 4 digits.
Okay.
With your phone code, it can be longer.
And
It can
where
be
are
letters.
these? Where am I able to do that?
This is also in options. On any phone, BlackBerry, iPhone.
And what do I look for in options?
or settings? You would look for security.
And security options. And then it has a whole lot of things there.
Well,
Which
your
one?
phone has a lot. But under general options, there should be lock code. Where's my phone? Let me break it out. It's different for each phone, but it's under your security option settings. When you
I just want to know, how do I know the difference between locking the phone and locking the SIM?
You will see. You have your SIM lock code different from your phone lock code.
Okay.
Now, when you put in your phone lock code, you can determine how you want to do it. When the phone is on or off, after every call, after 10 minutes, that kind of thing. But locking your phone protects the data on your phone. It protects it from someone else has your phone to check your contacts. For example, my phone, I have private numbers of lots of people that I would never want to get out.
Okay.
So it's important for me to lock my phone.
You got pictures?
I have pictures of my nieces and nephews and stuff like that. I'm paranoid. I do not keep any other kind of picture, which brings me to another thing. Some high-end phones have a data card. I haven't found a way to protect the data card yet.
I
So
see.
if you remove the data card from the phone, you pop it into a computer,
You can still get what's on it.
you're still getting what's on it. Now, if
Wow.
your phone is lost, immediately do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go straight to the police station and report it. And while you're on the way, use somebody else's phone to call your mobile service provider to turn off the phone.
They will do it from my voice on
They'll
the
do it
phone.
from your voice. I will ask you a number of security questions. All 3 of the telecom companies, I had called them and we went through a little security sequence. And as I said, you can put a temporary lock if you think it's just lost, and you may get it back, or you can put on a permanent lock if you know it's stolen. You are liable for every single call, so please call your service provider.
You got all of this on the Blogspot thing with the SIM and the phone and the IMEI and all of those things?
I have it all uploaded already.
Okay, well, check it out, folks. trivialonfame.blogspot.com.